Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm here today with New Allies member John Larsen. He's with Northwestern Mutual, and one of the things that you're probably going to be able to take away from this today as a business owner is knowing, really how should you do your financial planning if you're a business owner. John has great experience. He's been a business owner, built his own business from the ground up, sold it. Now he's out there trying to help other business owners. So, John, why don't you take a minute, introduce yourself to everyone, and talk a little bit about Northwestern Mutual as well.
Okay, sounds good. John Larsen with Northwestern Mutual. Northwestern has been around for about 160 years. There's two companies in the world right now that have a AAA rating, and Northwestern is one of them, which I feel is a great place to be, considering it's in the financial realm of things. So when it comes to investing your money, it's you can feel confident that they're going to do a good job with it, and they have guaranteed dividends on certain accounts. And anyways, I've actually been a client of Northwestern since I was 24, and
Awesome.
39 now, and I've experienced a couple, disability claims personally with them, and as you said, I had a previous business, and we dealt with the insurance world, and as the insurance world goes, sometimes they drag their feet on paying for things. So, the thing I love about Northwestern is they pay very quickly once a claim's been approved. So
Yeah, that you can't beat that kind of customer service. And I know they've been around for 100 years or more, right? I mean, this is a very established company. I know, headquartered in Wisconsin, and has offices all over the United States. And another thing about then I would like you to talk to us about, John, today is how do I, as a business owner, prepare myself and work with a financial planner? What are some things that might be gaps that I might not be thinking about? What can you help our audience with when it comes to that?
Yeah. I'd say the thing that I do and specialize in is holistic planning. And, what does that mean? Basically, we sit down with our clients and figure out their specific needs and desires and goals. And then what we do is we put together a plan to implement those certain goals. And depending on what the client's needs are, it could be anywhere from a buy-sell agreement to help protect interests with different business owners. Can be a key man policy that could be put in place, to protect that person in case they ever pass or, have an injury. Anyways, is that?
Yeah, and I think about some real life scenarios I've seen over the years when people didn't have the proper financial plan through a financial planner for their business, and it ends up being a disaster for them because they didn't take the time to sit down with someone like you and really go through these things. So if that is something that you feel like, hey, maybe I haven't thought enough about this, it would be really good to contact someone like John and ask him about that. What else do you think people should know about financial planning, maybe even if you're not a business owner?
Yeah, it's a good question. There's that saying, you don't know what you don't know.
Exactly.
And there's many situations in life that can spring up or happen, and it's best to be prepared for that. And so I've even dealt with clients where they came to me and they're like, you tell me what I need. And I said, well, that's kind of a loaded question,
Yeah.
And so basically what we did with that client is we went through a couple different scenarios and a couple different things to basically extract what they really were wanting to do in their lives. And that particular client was basically leave a gift to their children when they pass, for some money, So that was a really unique, cool thing to do for a parent. But yeah, I mean, it just it all comes back to what is each person's desire in the financial world. Do you just want financial peace? Do you want to grow your wealth? Do you want to keep it in a safe, secure place out of the market? There's several different components.
And everybody's different, and
Yeah.
everybody has different needs. And what a 30-year-old needs isn't the same as a 55-year-old.
Right.
They may need more of the safer investments and stuff. Then you can take a little more risk, and you're able to, I think, sit down and discern that with people and really get them on the right path and help them out with that kind of stuff. Now, you just joined Allies.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us, what about Allies is attractive to you? What do you hope to get out of Allies?
Yeah. What I like about Allies is the fact that we have a group of people to meet with, other professionals, and can kind of bounce ideas off each other, coordinate together. We can come to the table and be like, here's my concerns about what I'm going through as a business owner, and share back and forth what has worked for other people and gather really good information, really good ideas to help strengthen, me personally and as a business owner as well.
Because at Allies, what we find is people's business is just a tool to help them get what they want. So we want to help you get what you want. And part of getting what you want's probably going to be sitting down with someone like John Larsen and discussing what your financial plan is for your business. And that any final thing you want to say today to the audience, John?
I'd say for business owners, the thing that I ran into when I had my business was we strive to find that key person to help either take over certain circumstances or certain responsibilities. And what I was looking for in that business was a partner, that I could put all that extra weight on and know that I've got their back, they've got my back. And one of those things that I know about now, being on this side of it, is you can use a key man policy, but use it in a different light and use that to actually help let that employee know that you've got their back, so far as creating a bonus benefit, a bonus structure where they can actually use this policy to help buy in to the business. And instead of them just wondering like, is my boss really serious about letting me take over? And then I'm, as the business owner, you're wondering, is this person really serious? Are they going to be able to handle this? And so what it does is it bridges that gap and makes both parties comfortable. The business owner is in control of the money. And if that person doesn't perform, after a certain amount of time, they can get somebody else to help, fill in that gap. But it's just a good way to move a business up to the next level so that, you can actually keep growing and expanding.
Yeah, I've seen other businesses use that, and it's a good way to retain you get a really good employee. You don't want them to go start their own thing or leave you.
Yep.
Now they can find a way to buy into the business, and that is fantastic and good for everyone. So, John, we thank you for being here with us today. And we'd just like to remind you all that we'll be having more of these interviews, and stay tuned.